Hello YouTube, I'm Glyn Jones, this is my son Thomas.
Hello.
We represent Life Changing Journey. Today is weigh-in day. This week has been a pretty good week.
Yes,
We're going to talk about the ins and outs of what we've been doing in the gym, out the gym, what we've been eating, and where we go forward from here. And we might give you a little bit of an insight on how to grow muscle. Yeah, so here we are again, guys. It is weigh-in day. For us it is Saturday.
Yeah.
For you guys it is Sunday. Yesterday was a great workout in the gym.
It was, yeah.
Very heavy, pretty tough going, but you've got to go tough, you've got to go heavy, especially when you're in the off season. Make hay while the sun shines, as they say, so to speak. You know, whilst you're in the off season, you're eating more, you're putting more calories in, so you should be able to lift heavier, and you push out for your heavy lifts. This is the time to do it.
Yeah.
And we've been certainly doing that. In fact, there was a bit of a funny story on Friday actually. As you can see on at the beginning of each of our videos, when we're on the chest press machine, now I'm loading it up quite heavy. What I'm doing when I get into position, I sort of push it out first, and then sort of as I'm sitting down, so do it all in one movement just to get the weight out, because it is pretty heavy.
Yeah.
It's over 100 kilograms on the chest press, which is quite heavy. But as I'm pushing out and I'm sitting down in one movement, it actually stuck me back in my seat, and I couldn't get my arse firmly back on, firmly down into the seat, and I was sort of trying to shuffle my way down. Don't do that at home, guys. It's not a good thing to do. You could have given me an injury in some way. You know, you've got to keep yourself in good position when you're lifting heavy weights. So it wasn't a great idea, but it was. We saw the funny side of it, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I'm sure people that was watching this from the other side of the gym was pretty thought it was pretty funny or stupid, to be honest with you. But at the end of the day, we did see the funny side of it, I was repping out pretty heavy weight, which in turn has given my chest a bit of an ache this morning. My back is aching still. We seem to be aching a lot lately, don't we?
Yeah,
so we are lifting heavy, and we are hitting the muscles, and we're certainly sure about that with the soreness we've been getting from it. As you guys know, we lift 3 times a week, all the whole body, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Yeah.
We have 2 days off now to recover, so we try and do as much of the heavy and the hard work on Friday as possible, because we have a bit more time as well. And we have 2 days rest as well, so we do go all out on a Friday, especially. So that was our gym for this week. You know, there are a couple of highlights in it. Like I say, the lifting is getting heavier.
Yeah.
Food has been on point up until yesterday for me, not for Thomas, for me. Thomas has been a good boy. I went out and had a pizza yesterday. I went off plan. Do you know what? I thought, you know, it's been a pretty good week. We're coming to the end of our off season. I thought it ain't going to matter if we just go off plan just for once a week, or once for this week anyway, not once every week, but once for this week. And I just fancied a pizza. It'd been itching my mind all week. Well, I say all week. What it was is on Wednesday we came out of the gym and we went past the KFC. Don't ask me what the resemblance was between KFC and a pizza, but we went past a KFC. There was a big queue of people out there, and I couldn't be, you know, I was quite like, God, look at all them people buying KFC. How lucky are they? And I said to Tom, I said, do you know what? I actually fancy a pizza. You know, I don't know why, because KFC brought pizza to my mind, but it did. Friday I thought, lo and behold, I'm going to get a pizza, and I did. Thomas didn't fancy one,
no.
So I don't know how his weigh-in's going to be this week, but
I did have something. I had all I had is small cheese and chips. That's all I had.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything else. I couldn't be bothered having anything else.
No. But yeah. So we'll see what the scales come up with for us on you know, when we get on the scales. So
yeah.
See how it's affected us. Hope it hasn't affected us too much, because I don't want to put too much weight on.
No.
I did tell you guys that I only want 18.10 by the time we get to the end of the off season. You know what? I think we're on week 9 this week.
Yeah.
So we've literally got 3 weeks left of the off season, just 3 weeks, and then that's the 12 weeks done. That's what we planned. That's what we set out to do. So we're getting to the end of it. I'm getting excited now. I'm starting to get mentally ready for the prep. And I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a good 12 weeks, hasn't it, mate? Yeah. Gym's been pretty good.
Yeah.
To be quite honest with you, the whole of this journey has been fantastic, and it really has been good. You know, Thomas is growing up really quickly, and I couldn't be more proud of him, to be honest with you. He's been a good lad. He's been so easy to bring up as a child. So easy to bring into a man's world. He's been, you know, he's 18 years old. He hasn't even wanted a sniff of a drink. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't want to get into drugs. He doesn't hang about on street corners. He doesn't go gallivanting around or anything. You know, he's quite happy plodding along and doing his thing. He's a working lad. He finished school early because of COVID. He didn't go to college because of COVID. So we got him a job at our place. Our boss kindly gave him a job doing minimum hours, and now he's 18. He's into the adults world now, and he's doing adult hours. You know, and he's doing really, really well. I'm really proud of him. You know, so and this journey as well. He's really taking it on board. He's doing really, really well. So yeah, well done, mate.
Thank you, Dad.
Yeah. Okay. Right, so anyway, without further ado, we're going to get on the scales, and after that we'll have a little talk about how to grow muscle and best ways to do it when you're in the gym. So yeah, so we'll see you guys on the scales. Thank you. Right, so here we go. We'll connect to the scales and see what we are this week.
$18.10.9.
18.10.9. That's a BMI of 33.8, fat 33.4, water 48.7, muscle 35.5, and bone 8%. Yeah, that's gone up a little bit higher than I expected, but anyway, Thomas will get on the scales and do his weigh-in, then we'll sit down on the table and have a little chat about if, buts and whys. Thank you.
Right, my turn now. Let's see what I am this week.
17.5.7, fat 31.8, water 49.8, bone 9.2, muscle 38.5, and BMI 32.4.
Yeah, if I'm right, that is near enough the same as last week.
Yeah.
Maybe just 0.1 of a pound lost, I think.
Yeah.
But should be alright.
Yeah, we'll
right.
see.
Yeah, we'll sit down and have a chat, thank you.
Well, I didn't want to put that much weight on, guys. I didn't want to put that much weight on. I'm 1810.9. I only wanted to get to 1810, and I didn't want that to happen for 3 weeks. So I've gone above and beyond where I wanted to be.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you eat pizza. I'm hoping that most of it is water, and it's just glycogen levels within the muscle, which will drain off pretty quickly.
Yeah, like before, when we did have a little cheat, when we were, like last year was, and you gained quite a bit, it was only water weight, because from the Monday, you were back and forth from the toilet, and then by when you got home, you're back down to what you were.
This is true.
So you might be like that today. You might be just up and down, and you might be all right.
Yeah. I think it's just glycogen levels.
Yeah.
Topping back up. You know, when you go on eat high carb foods, your glycogen levels will fill back up. You've got to remember, your muscles will fill up with glycogen. Your liver will fill up with glycogen. You know, and there's quite a lot of weight within that, you know, but once you drop the carbs again, you know, that will drop off, you know. Well, I come in at a staggering 1810.9, that's a gain of 5.6 pounds. Not very happy about that, really. I just wanted maybe 2 pounds, but 5.6, I can live with it, no problem. I'll sort that out. 3 weeks and we're on prep, so, you know, we're getting ever closer to the prep time. So my fat's come in at 33.4, that's up from 32.7. Water's down a tad from 49.2 to 48.7. My bone has gone up to 8. I don't think it's ever done that during our journey, but it's gone up to 8 according to the scales from 7.9. Muscle's gone down again, I can't understand, but 35.5. I know my muscle mass has gone up.
Yeah, it's every time when you have something and your weight goes up, your muscle goes up, then your water goes down.
Well, the muscle goes up when the weight comes down. Yeah. For some reason, when we're dieting and the weight's going down, the muscle mass goes up.
Yeah.
And when the weight's going up, the muscle mass goes down. I don't understand why, because we are training in the gym.
Water, isn't it?
Yeah, water's a bit, but I know for a fact that just feeling everything within my body, my back, my shoulders, my chest, my arms, they're all getting bigger.
Yeah.
I can see it, I can feel it, you know, I can feel the tension, my triceps are certainly bigger, my biceps are bigger, you know, I can feel it all. So I'm not sure if I believe this data, to be honest with you, on the muscle. I'm not sure. Anyway, and my BMI come in at 33.8, it's gone up from 33.9.
Yeah.
So that's my weight for this week.
33.1. Your BMI was.
My BMI is 33.8 from 33.1.
Yeah, it said 33.8.
Well, yeah, it's 33.1 is up to 33.8. So that's mine for this week.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Maybe I don't want to be. In fact, I want to start losing a little bit now. I didn't want to be any more than 1810, to be honest with you, but so that's where we are for now, so we'll see where we'll go for next week.
Yeah, this week I come in at 17.5.7, which is a gain of 0.5.
Half a pound gain.
Yeah.
Which is good. That's good, Thomas, good.
My fat this week is 31.8, which is up from 31.7. My water this week is down from 49.9 to 49.8. My bone is the same at 9.2. My muscle's the same at 38.5. My BMI has gone down from 32.8 to 32.4.
Yeah. So there's not much change in yours, Thomas. Half a pound up. You're still going up. We're in the off season, so you need to be going up.
Yeah.
I think that's about spot on, mate. You know, that is really good. Yeah, well done. Yeah, you kind of got it. You know, maybe I should have just had cheesy chips rather than the pizza. And it was a full pizza. You know, let's get it right. Let's be honest about this. It was a full 12-inch pizza. You know, and I bloody enjoyed it, to be honest with you. You know, I'm not going to deny it.
No.
You know, but the scales have also told the tale as well. So you know.
Yeah.
Right, as promised, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how to gain muscle when you go into the gym. Now, I'm sure you've probably seen lots of videos everywhere. We want to put our points on it, and what you should be doing in the gym and what you should be looking out for. What you probably need, and very importantly need, is a pen and paper or pen and book. And you know, take it with you and write down your numbers. Write down how many reps you're doing, write down what weight you're doing on each and every exercise, because it's alright believing that you can remember what you've done last time, you know, but if you take the notepad and pen and write down all your records down there, the most important thing is progressive overload. Now, progressive overload means you've done more than last time.
Yeah.
That means you've either lifted heavier or you've done more reps, either or. Now, what I'm not suggesting is, although this could work, what I'm not suggesting is you go all out and do 20, 30, 40 reps.
Yeah.
And then next time do 30, 40, 50 reps. Yeah, okay, you're doing more reps, but that rep range is a little bit too much. What you need to be looking at is between 8 and 12 reps. Or 6 and 10 reps. That's the rep range you need to be looking at. Now, let's, for easy talk, let's say you've put 100 pounds on your bar. So you're lifting 100 pounds and you're doing 3 sets of 8.
Yeah.
And then you then, on your 4th set, you're doing 6. So when you get to 4 sets of 8, start off with 9. So then you're doing 3, 4 sets of 9, then you do 3, 4 sets of 10, and then when you get to 10, if you're doing the 6 between 6 and 10, then put the weight on, add weight to the bar. So say you're going up to then 110, and then go back down to 6.
Yeah.
So then you're doing 4 sets of 6 again, 4 sets of 7, 4 sets of 8, 4 sets of 8, and so on and so on and so on. And every time you get a full 4 sets of 10, put the weight on. That is one idea. That's plan A. Then you can go to plan B. Say you're doing 4 sets of 8, 4 sets of 9, 4 sets of 10, or even up to 12, you're doing 4 sets. You could also add in another set. So you're doing 5 sets. So then you do 4 sets of 10. And then you go out and you do a 5th set, and you only do 6. But you've still done 1 more set than you did last time. Yeah. So then you're doing 6 more reps than you did last time. So then it's still progressive overload, you know. So if you're not putting the extra weight on,
do an extra set.
Do an extra set. And then if you're if you're doing between 6 and 10 reps, change your rep range to 8 and 12 reps.
Yeah.
And do 4 sets of 12. You know, but always make sure you beat it, even if you beat it by half a pound on the bar, or even if you beat it by 1 single rep more than you did last time. Check your records, keep going, but also don't fall into this trap of I must do 10 reps on the first set.
Yeah.
And you could probably do 12. You know, but you stop at 10 because you want to do 10 on the next set. I'm not a big believer in that. I'm a big believer in going all out. Get your warm-up set done. Once you get onto your working set, make sure you go all out, and if you get the weight right, you should be failing at around the 10 mark if you're doing that rep range. So if you've got the rep range right, if you're doing between 6 and 10, if you've only just put the weight on, you should only be getting 6.
Yeah.
You should be struggling when you get to the 6. Yeah. So I'm not a big believer in, if you can do 7 or 8, but you hold back because you want to do 6 on the next set, do 7 or 8. Get your 7 or 8, and if really you need to be making your muscle work harder than last time. What you need to be doing is getting that muscle doing something it's never done before. And then when you come away from the gym and you go and rest, you go and eat your protein, and then you rest, your muscle will recover, and then your muscle will be recovered enough just in case you want to do that again. Your body's going to be ready to do that again. And then when your body's ready to do that again, you do a little bit more again and push it that little bit further. That is the best way you can gain muscle. Now there is another way as well, is by shocking the muscle. You're going to walk into the gym and you're going to go onto the bench press, and you're going to start off with bench press, and you're going to say, start off, let's make it easy again. You're going to start off with £100, you're going to start off with £120, and then you're going to work up to £130, £140, and so on and so on. Now you're going to walk in there and your pecs are going to be ready for that, because you've been doing that every week in, week out. And your pectoral muscles are not going to be, they're going to be absolutely ready for that lift. They're going to be like, I know what he's going to do. He's going to lift this, he's going to lift that, and he's going to lift that, and he's going to fail when he gets to here. Your chest is going to be ready for that. So then what you want to do instead is go into the gym and probably start off with £150 and go all out and do 15 or 12 or 15 or 20 reps, say. And go all out and absolutely exhaust the muscle on that first set. So when you come off of that first set, your muscle is going to be pumping, and it's going to be sore, and it's going to be hurting, and it's going to be screaming at you because you've hurt it. And then you go into the next set and you try and do the same again. But you're not going to be able to, because you've absolutely worked it out, you've absolutely hammered it.
Killed the muscle
already. You've already killed the muscle, but then you want to get somewhere close to that, but you're going all out again. And you absolutely cannot do any more when you get to the 12 or 13 or 14. And you can't get any more, and you've got your spotter, you've got your trainer with you, and he's helping you lift that weight, lift that rep, and then you're all out again, and you're going to be screaming. If you're doing your shoulders, you're doing your biceps, you're doing your triceps, doesn't matter what muscle you're doing, that muscle's going to be screaming at you. You're not going to be able to put your hold your arms up when you're doing your bicep. You don't know where to put your arms because they're stinging you, and they'll be pumped up, and that's shocking the muscle. That is where you shock the muscle. Your muscle will be fizzing, it will be cramping, it will be sore, it will be burning, but you'll be shocking the muscle. So then next time when you recover, your muscle will recover, and it will recover stronger, and it will recover bigger. So this is the way to grow. And also make sure, guys, that you eat the right amount of protein once you've done your workout. Once you've created protein synthesis, you've got to get the protein in there, and you've got to rest that muscle. So it's important, guys, that I would say at a good guide, the normal guide is 1 pound of 1 gram of protein for each pound of muscle mass or each pound of body mass you've got. So if you're a 200 pound guy, you have 200 grams of protein a day. 200 grams of good protein.
Not crap.
No, exactly.
Very good protein.
And it's very important that you do that, guys, and it's very important that you rest as well. Get a good 8 to 10 hours sleep if you can, no less than 7. Get your rest, get your protein, and keep shocking the muscle. Don't keep changing your workout too often, but every now and again hit the muscle and shock it. And then you'll see yourself, the next time you go in the gym, you'll be either that little bit stronger, or you'll feel that little bit tighter because you're getting bigger. It all helps. Keep doing that, guys, and keep a record of what you're doing. And believe me, you will start growing as long as you eat and rest as well. So anyway, guys, thank you very much again for joining us. We'd like to thank you guys that have given us these subscriptions. We've had more subscriptions again. We've been doing these little shorts, which has been a bit of good fun.
It's been a bit of fun,
and we've been getting, more views, we've been getting more subscribers.
But thank you for all of you.
Thank you very much, guys. Any of you that haven't subscribed, if you could please subscribe to our channel, that really would help us out immensely. That would be fantastic. So enjoy your week, guys, and please like, subscribe, and we'll see you again on next week's video. Thank you.
Bye.